Guys, welcome back to another lesson of quadratics. In this video we will do the method completing the square. So this is another method for solving quadratic equations, which is called completing the square. So this method we just rewrite the quadratic expression to make the work simpler. So let me remind you something here. So as you know that we have this formula a plus b whole square, it was a square plus 2ab plus b squared, and a minus b, you all know that, right, over minus 2ab plus b squared. Now the same thing if I write in expression as with the names as x and d, x and d square can be written as x squared plus 2 dx plus d squared, and x minus d square is going to be x squared minus 2 dx plus d square, right? This whole thing if I write it again in different form, like if I take this on this side 2 dx, it can be written as x plus d squared minus d square. This d square will go on other side, and if there is a negative sign then it will become x minus d square minus d square. So now this gives us the formula of completing the square. We will be using this for solving the quadratic expressions. Now you see this is quadratic, like plus c constant, there should be some constant here. So you need to remember this one. This is gonna make your work very simple when it comes to complete the square, right? So for example, if I take here to complete the square of x squared plus 10x, right? This is quadratic expression. We may have something here with the as a constant term that I will take in the next example. So here we have x squared plus 2 dx. So to find out this value we are going to divide it by 2, right? So this is going to be x, you see, x plus d, 2d means 10. Here 2d is equal to 10, so d is equal to 5, right? So if you compare these two, so then this will become x plus 5 square minus 5 square. You see, isn't it easy? Like this. So you have completed the square, rather than the way you were doing, like shift constant term to other side, then add and subtract half the square of coefficient of x. So we can directly use this method. Now example number 2. So if we have, let's say, x squared plus 8x minus 7, we want to write it into another form by completing the square. So I will take these two first, right? So constant term we can leave it as it is. So as we compare, this half of this is going to be 4, so this is going to be plus 4 square minus 4 square, using this formula again, x plus d whole square minus d square. So this, and negative 7 is already there. So this is going to be x plus 4 square minus 16 minus 7. Now you just add these two. So this is going to be your final answer for that, right? So let's do some examples related to that, so that the concept is more clear to you. So I have one example. First example here, express 2x squared minus 12x plus 3 in the form px minus q squared plus r, where p, q, r are the constant to be found. So we need the value of p, q, r. So if you see, this is a completed square form. So we will take this equation 2x squared minus 12x plus 3, right? So we will take the first two terms. Okay, let me tell you one thing. To use this formula, your coefficient of x should be 1. So we will just divide here by 2. So that will give us like when you take out 2 from here, so this is going to be, we can't just divide the equation because there is no equal to 0, so we have to just take out 2 from here. So x minus 6x plus 3 is outside. Now we are going to deal with this only, these two terms, right, by the same method. So 2, we have to put a bigger bracket here. X, because there is a minus, so we will have now minus half of this is 3 square minus 3 square, because we have written here 3 square, so plus 3 is already there, right? So now it is going to be x minus 3 squared minus 9 plus 3. Okay, so now expand it. This will become 9 times 2 18 plus 3, because this 2 is going to be multiplied to other everything inside the bracket, right? So this is what we have. Now compare this. Isn't it like this form? See, so we have the similar form here, so that leads to give us the value of p as 2 and value of q as 3 and value of r as negative 50, right? So that's it. You see, now if you use this formula, how simpler you can do the calculations. I hope you are getting it. If you are getting it properly, please press the like button and share it with your friends, and I will wait for your comments in the comment section about your feedback. Now next example, let's take another example, see what kind of question you can get over here. So this is 4x squared, express 4x squared plus 20x plus 5 in the form. So you see, it's the same completing the square, but you may have different kind of things that they are going to ask you. Like, let's see, what do you think, what should we do? We should take out 4 from here to make the coefficient of x squared 1. So x squared plus 5x plus 5. So 4, then this one, what was the formula? The formula was x squared plus 2dx is equal to x plus d square minus d square, right? So x, half of that it is x, half of 5 is 5 over 2 squared minus 5 over 2 squared plus 5 is outside. Okay, now this is going to be 4 into x plus 5 over 2 squared minus this is 25 over 4 times this 4 will come over here plus 5, right? So 4x plus 5 over 2 squared, then minus 25 plus 5, it is 20. Now our the required form is like this. Okay, now we have to multiply this 4 again inside. Now how this 4 comes? If I take it 2 square, it is gonna be like this, because there is a square, so when you this enters inside, it will remain only 2x plus then 2 times 5 over 2 squared minus 20. So this is gone, so we will have 2x plus 5 minus 2, right? So now this is in the form that we require. Okay, so from here when you equate the values, compare the values, a is 2, b is 5 and c is minus 20, right? So this is final answer. Okay, so I have explained it thoroughly, but once you practice questions, then you can skip some of the steps, you can do directly, right? Now example 3, another example. Here express 7 minus 8 minus 2x as. Now you see the same thing, now the question is a bit different. So 7 minus 8x minus 2x square, right? So this and this is going to be same, so we need to convert this into using the same formula into another form. So if we rewrite, by rewriting it into the proper this form, so I will write down squared term first, then second term of x, like this. So now you see, sometimes it's not easy to do this to tackle with the negative sign. So it's better if we take out negative sign from here. So I will take negative 2 out. Inside we will have x squared plus 4x, right, plus 7. Now you see, again we will use the same formula. Do you remember the formula? X squared plus 2 dx equals to x plus d square minus d square. When you rewrite this again and again, you will remember that. So negative 2, then x plus d, half of this is 2, plus 2 squared minus 2 squared plus 7. So minus 2, then we will have x plus 2 squared minus 2 times 2, 4, and this 2 also is going in, negative 2 plus 7. So then we will have minus 2 x plus 2 squared plus 8 plus 7. So 8 plus 7 is 15. I can write it down here, 15 minus 2 into x plus 2 squared, right? So now what was the requirement? So this is how we need to write it down. Let me rewrite here, p into x plus r. So you see, we have it converted that into the same form. That leads to give us p as 15, q as 2, and r as 2, right? So that's how you will use completing the square method with different techniques. So now we have here another example of different form. Express this as ax plus b. Now you see, they have changed this thing to different types, but the process is same. So don't worry, just continue with the same process. Like here we have 6x minus 3, so we will take out 9 from here. So when you take out 9, it's gonna become x squared minus 6 over 9 x minus 3. So this is going to be, if I simplify 2 times 3, 3 times 2 and 3 times 3, this will become x squared minus 2 over 3x minus 3, right? So then using the same formula, 9 into, now we are using x minus d square is, x squared minus 2 dx is equal to x square minus d square minus d square, right? So this is the formula that we will be using. So x minus d, d is now half of this, half of it is 1 over 3 square minus d square again minus 3. So this is the whole thing that we have. Wait, let me make it clear, right? So 9, then we will have x minus 1 over 9, right, minus 1 over 9 minus 3. Then there is a square here, 9 x minus this should be out, yeah, this should be outside the bracket, so leaving this as 1 over 3. Okay, so 1 over 3 squared, when you solve this one, is this 9 is going to be multiplied minus 1 over 9 times 9 minus 3, but 3 is outside, right? Sorry guys for messing up. So this 3 was outside, we don't have bracket here, so this has nothing to do with the internal thing here. So this bracket should close actually here, that will combine here, so like this. So then this and this is gone, so we will have this only 3 here. So now this 3 can be written as 3 square x minus 1 over 3 x squared minus 1 minus 3 negative 1 negative 3 is negative 4. Now you see we cannot leave it here because we need a inside, like there should be nothing outside here. So taking this to inside, this will become 3x minus, then 3 will be cancelled here, so we will have only 1. So that's in the form, let's see this one, ax plus b squared plus c. Now you see your a is 3 and b will be negative 1 and c is going to be negative 4, right? So that's how you will complete this question. So I hope you guys understood. I think you should practice some more questions. So I'm giving you this as homework. Solve by completing the square x squared minus 4x plus 4x minus 7. So do this question and send me your answers in the comment section. I will confirm them if that is correct. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope you guys are getting everything. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Be blessed.